Before the NBA Cup Championship last December, Commissioner Adam Silver said that the league will decide on adding 2 new franchises by 2026.
We are looking at Seattle. We've looked at other markets as well. Seattle and Las Vegas are 2 incredible cities. Obviously, we had a team in Seattle that had great success. Sometime in 2026, we'll make a determination.
Seattle and Las Vegas are the frontrunners for a new team, but other candidates still exist. The league hasn't seen a new addition since the Charlotte Bobcats joined back in 2004. After more than 20 years, we're closer than ever to seeing the best basketball league in the world expand once again. In this video, we dive into the latest data and rumors surrounding the highly anticipated NBA expansion. NBA expansion just got a massive boost, but not in the way anyone predicted. For a while, the hype train actually hit the brakes. Last year, Adam Silver shocked fans by suggesting the league was back at square one, pivoting its focus toward NBA Europe and finalizing that massive $75 billion media rights deal. Turns out, the owners are not too happy about splitting that $75 billion with 2 more new owners. But there is a solution. Front office guy David Sampson puts it like this. Imagine the NBA rights deal isn't $75 billion, but just $30. So every owner gets a $1 per year. Put 2 more owners through, down to 97 per year. So all you have to do is have these new owners pay everybody 3 cents per year for a few seasons. But there is a solution already being used in the NHL. To make the current owners whole, the new guys basically have to prepay that difference. If the new owners pay everyone those missing 3 cents for a few seasons as part of their entry fee, the problem vanishes. In the NBA's case, that entry fee is expected to be $7 billion per new team. At that price, the current owners aren't just willing to expand, they're begging for it. Expansion's biggest danger is usually talent dilution, teams becoming worse. We saw this in MLB, where it sometimes felt like half the league belonged in the minors. But basketball is in a golden era of depth. Look at the Oklahoma City Thunder or the Orlando Magic. Teams that were recently not competitive are now overflowing with high-level players. The Thunder have such assets like Cason Wallace, Isaiah Joe, and Aaron Wiggins that they legitimately struggle to find enough minutes for everyone. These are players who would be starters or key 6th men on most playoff rosters from 10 years ago. Compare that to Kobe Bryant's 2005 Lakers. Beyond Lamar Odom and Karen Butler, Kobe was sharing the floor with Chucky Atkins and Chris Mihm. The league is so much deeper now that we have more talent than roster spots. So the timing seems just right to add 2 more teams, giving 30 more players an NBA roster spot. According to Adam Silver himself, these 2 markets have the highest chances to get an NBA team. I think Seattle and Las Vegas are 2 incredible cities. Obviously, we had a team in Seattle that had great success. We have a WNBA team here in Las Vegas, the Aces. We've been playing the Summer League here for 20 years. We're playing our cup games here, so we're very familiar with this market. He said it was going to be Seattle and Las Vegas. And so the worst kept secret in the league for the last 3 years. I mean, what other city, honestly, other than Nashville, what other city domestically would we have even considered? I think Kansas City has been trying to make this happen for a long time. Seattle is super obvious. The Sonics should have never left. You get them in there, and then Vegas, with everything that's been happening for them in the other sports, makes a ton of sense. There are rumors about a new team in the 22 million population Mexico City. Despite the fact that the Mexico City Capitanes participate in the G League with relative success, this scenario doesn't seem very likely. As we mentioned, a new NBA team would require financial power that Capitanes currently don't have. It's easy to realize that both of those teams are Western cities, and that if you add 2 teams in the West and you go to 32 total, you would have 17 teams in the West and 15 teams in the East. You have to do some moving around a little bit right now. The wild card in all of this is the situation in New Orleans, where their attendance for a horrible basketball team has never really been that great in the first place. And if they just move that team in general out of New Orleans, that's the wild card sort of thing that could happen. It would be New Orleans or Memphis who would most likely move to the East in this situation. So, from a scheduling perspective, you go from 30 teams to 32. So now you've got to figure out the pecking order of like, okay, how many games do you play against these people, that team, and so forth. The most logical thing is to now create 4 divisions within each conference. So there would be 8 total divisions. And here's how it would work. You'd play 6 games against each divisional opponent. That's 18 games right there. 4 games against each non-division conference opponent gets you to 48 games right there. And then 1 game against each non-conference opponent. 8 at home, 8 away. This is how the league could look in a couple of years. Who knows what any roster is going to look like, but who is in your division could actually matter quite a bit. We already got a taste of divisions by the NBA Cup, and this format would make them even more important. After 2 decades of staying at 30 teams, the NBA is finally ready to break the seal. With the $75 billion media deal providing the foundation and a talent pool that is deeper than any point in basketball history, expansion is no longer a someday conversation, it is a when conversation. So, when do we actually see a tip-off? Commissioner Adam Silver has been clear that 2026 is the year of determination. This is when the league will officially award the franchises and collect those multi-billion-dollar expansion fees. However, fans shouldn't expect new teams right away. Historically, the NBA provides time for new teams to build front offices, hire coaching, staff, and prepare for the expansion draft. If the official announcement comes in early 2026, the most likely timeline for the new teams to begin play is the 2027-28 or 2028-2029 season.